Ew.
What are you saying ew about?
My face.
No, you look great.
Hello, and welcome to Did You Mean to Say That, the podcast where we did not mean to say that. I'm your co-host, Bobby.
And I'm your co-host, Erin. Sorry we were gone.
Yeah, thank you for understanding that we were gone.
I went out of town, and I only had Monday to film, and Bobby couldn't film Monday, so...
Yeah, because Monday was the day after the fireworks. I was dead meat.
Dead meat?
Yeah.
I haven't heard anyone say that in so many fucking years. That's so funny.
We have a lot of things to circle back on in terms of the fireworks.
We have so many things to cover. Like, it's been 2 weeks, and...
Our lives have changed drastically.
No, sincerely. And I have, the amount of topics I have written down is fucked up. And I fear that it's going to be, like, a choppy episode where we're just, like, trying to get from one topic to the other. But we need to, like, not do that.
Mm-hmm.
But all the podcasts that I watch are an hour and a half long.
Okay. I just think if people aren't already watching ours at, like, an hour, they're not going to start when it's longer.
But maybe they're not watching it because it's not the length of other podcasts.
Maybe.
Maybe we need to, like, maybe it helps the algorithm if we're the same length.
Mm-hmm.
I don't fucking
Anyway,
know.
we talk about this at the beginning of all of our episodes.
About
we
one's
we
watching.
have viewers.
We have viewers and subscribers, and we got new subscribers since our last episode. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. Our Noah episode has 1.4K views.
Yeah, I wish we knew why. Because it can't be all the Cincinnati gays. Like, that's crazy.
It's all of them. I don't know what it is, but whatever we put in that one, we need to put it in all of them.
Like the hashtag or the something.
I'll look at the about and see if there was anything I did. But I don't know. But you know what's really inspiring is, first of all, Erin, try not to bring up Hive Mind during an episode challenge. Impossible. But,
Impossible.
They used to do interviews of like almost celebrities of a local artist when they lived here, and like people I know. Okay. And like their oldest video, and they are now like wildly famous. They have like 400,000 followers. They get so many views. They're so famous on TikTok. Oh my god, that's embarrassing. They're so famous on TikTok. Like they're like, to me, they're famous.
Yeah.
And I went back and I looked, because I was looking for a specific person and I was seeing if they interviewed them. And their views on those videos have like similar or less views to what we're getting right now.
Oh, great.
And
so there's light at the end of the tunnel.
Exactly. So that like really put things into perspective for me, because like, you know, when you find a new YouTube channel to watch, or like sometimes you will go back to their old content if you really, really like them. Mm-hmm. And like, even with the success that they have, those videos people are going back on still have less views than some of our videos.
Okay.
So that was like, oh, okay, we're like kind of doing it.
We are doing it.
Which means that at the time, they had no views, basically.
Totally.
And now they have 1 million. So like,
okay.
We're on our way.
I think we need to get some notable guests who, like, people will watch them.
For sure.
Like,
the guest episodes
I would love to get
help a
PhD
lot.
on here. I would love to get...
that would be so fun.
Like, Sarah Elise would be good. Her people would watch, you know?
I don't think our brands align.
Oh, she's a girly.
But I mean, just, like, the people that would watch
They
her
would watch
probably
for her, and we would get the
this.
views. So I don't care what
I don't
they
even know if
think.
she would. Do you think she would? She just, like, is in radio. Like, she's, like, clean cut. Like, imagine they watch her episode, and I'm trying so hard not to cuss.
No.
And then they go back to her other ones, and I'm like, cut.
No.
Okay.
We'll see how it plays out. But I think that would be good for our brand.
Okay,
and
slay marketing meeting.
Yeah.
My first and most important topic that I
know what you're going to say.
that I cannot wait to discuss.
You guys, she needs help.
Damn it.
I did not cry.
Obviously.
I did not cry at this movie. If you watched our last episode, she watched this insane TikTok movie. Awful. I watched it on 1.5 speed to, like, get in the spirit.
Thank you.
Was I invested? Oh.
100%.
But it was... Like, you told me it was so bad.
It was so bad.
It was so bad. All the acting was horrendous.
So bad.
Um,
Dialogue, piss poor. Wardrobe, awful. No budget.
Yeah.
set design.
Like they were at a high school
Yeah.
or something. I have some notes, I
Okay.
think.
Well, yeah, so I've been waiting weeks to figure out if Bobby cried at this movie, and he didn't. So that's that.
It seemed like, me talking about this as if it's like a serious movie, it was teetering between what audience it was going for. Because at some points it was definitely giving like a junior high kid would watch this on TikTok and get a kick out of it. On the other hand, they were like fucking and calling each other harlots or sluts. What'd she call her?
Skank.
Skank. The mean girl in it made me want to kill myself. She was so bad.
Horrible.
Like the main couple, like they weren't like the worst actors I've ever
He was one of the worst actors I've ever seen. She's okay.
I agree. She was okay. He was just hot.
So sexy.
So sexy.
So sexy.
But it was just bizarre. Like he was really big mad, and then he like basically like coerced her into being his assistant, and then was like tormenting her at first, but then was like, I'm still in love with you. He was weird with the daughter, I'll say.
But then was also denying that he was in love with her, which was really confusing.
And that was like
that's
halfway.
The whole premise of the film is like,
yeah.
And his friend's like, I know you're not going to want to hear this, but you're still in love with her. And I'm like, they've already kissed like twice.
No,
like,
yeah.
What?
That was at a weird part in the movie. And also the one guy that she dumped him for originally is insane. That was insane. They like got
really
in a fight.
funny.
He was a horrible actor too.
Horrible actor. What the fuck?
So no, I did not cry.
That slut? That was his vibe.
And I don't know if I would have cried even if I didn't have the pretense of am I gonna cry? Just trying to get through it at 1.5 speed. But I was invested. I'm glad the mom and him made up. I'm glad they got married or whatever.
Yeah.
I thought him and the daughter were really weird.
Oh.
Like when he was like, I didn't like that.
I don't know what that is.
They were like in the kitchen making something.
Oh,
and,
yeah,
like,
yeah, with the pancakes or whatever.
And I know it's supposed to be like really cute, but I was just like, this is rubbing me the wrong way.
Loved it.
Anyway.
I then have found out though that it is like viral. Like it's a sensation. Like they're TikTok famous. It's genuinely gone viral. It's not just me. I may be the only person in America who cried, but like people watched it and liked it. It's a phenomenon. Okay.
No, yeah, you're right. Because I found their TikToks and like people were like,
He's so sexy.
he's so sexy.
I can't stress that enough.
Yeah, did not cry.
Okay, cool. All right, well, let us know in the comments below if you watch it and you cry.
Yeah.
You texted me and said, you asked me what part I cried at, and I am unsure. Like, I have no idea.
Well, do you want to watch it again? It's 20 seconds long, the way you watch it.
You watch it at 1.5 speed. No, I'll probably never watch it again, although all this talk of it, maybe I will.
Hopefully they make a
I wanna watch it
sequel.
with you.
I couldn't make it the whole way through it.
Damn it.
Yeah, right?
Because
By the end, I was bored.
I already knew.
Okay, speaking of really bad content on the internet,
Okay.
this is just a little aside, a little tidbit. But I was just thinking the other day about the guy that ended things with Tay because he had a lot going on. That's a direct quote. And what he was referring to was him and his friends making like skits for social media. He's like 32.
Yeah.
And mind you, we've never seen a skit. Like they're not out. Like they never published those.
He's really busy with it, though.
But he's really, like, he was so busy. I can't believe he said there's just a lot going on with the skits and everything.
If he wanted to, he would, you guys. And also, what a
That's so
skits.
embarrassing. And she was, like, kind of unfazed by it, which was alarming. Like, that didn't immediately make her, like, like,
Yeah.
and he was gay? Like,
No, he was gay, yeah. He was on gay Reddit.
he was on gay Reddit. Straight guys don't go on gay Reddit.
I wouldn't think so. So sorry to Tay for that, man.
Yeah, seriously. Oh my God, I wrote down, like, should I break up with Phils to focus on my egg flight TikToks?
Sorry, Phils. I have a lot going on with my egg flight TikToks. It's over.
This just isn't working out. I have a lot going on. with the skits that you willingly chose to create with your friends as a hobby because you never even put them out.
Also, no matter what someone has going on, people are just still in relationships.
Like, there's the president is married.
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
and you think you have a lot going on
Yeah.
because of your skits.
I wish I could watch one. And look, I'm here for anyone's creative outlet.
Of course.
But,
And
like,
it's really not about that. It a little bit is. But, like,
it's just funny that's the reason.
if they put them out and they're really funny, like, slay. But that's still to say I have a lot going on because of the skit, so I can't, like, give you what you need right now because of this.
Totally.
Yeah.
Okay.
What you got for me?
Okay, so as you all know, I was about to do a hot dog eating contest last time we chatted.
Oh, yeah.
And
We
he's
were
packing his bags. Sorry.
we were guessing how many you would eat.
I said I was going to eat 3.
I did too.
I ate 5.
Amazing.
Because here's the thing, you guys. I didn't realize till I got there that you have a 10-minute time slot. And I didn't want to, like, go up there and just be like, well, here's my 3. Like, I'm not doing anything else. So I start eating 1. First of all, I was so hungry. Like, I made sure I didn't, like, eat a super big lunch beforehand. And that hot dog was just, it was good, but it was, like, plain. And they put ketchup
Sure.
out. So I, like, took ketchup, put it on my little tray, and was dipping it in ketchup.
You're just like eating dinner there.
Yeah.
They're like shoving it in water, and you're just like,
Yeah, I was eating it very demure.
very demure.
Ugh. So it was 3 of us, like, from the radio, and 3 people from Turfway. And I came in second place, but our team lost, unfortunately.
You came in second place eating 5 hot dogs.
Yeah, the other guy ate 7. And let me tell
He said,
you,
I think they're gonna eat like 28.
and yeah, I did not feel good after.
bet.
But it wasn't even my stomach, bro. It was like, first of all, I had
Your
already worked
mind.
all day. Like, I was exhausted. It put me in such a food coma, bad mood, overstimulated, just like, I gotta go.
Yeah.
And then I couldn't go because I was working the event.
Right.
And then I had to leave
that
the
was
event
kind of our
and do
fear
more
with the whole
work.
thing.
Not that much longer, but I had to do something else after, and I was like, this sucks.
Imagine.
Then the fireworks happened on Sunday. They went really well. It was beautiful.
It was gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous.
Yeah.
So right here is my balcony, and right there is the fireworks, like genuinely.
Front row seats.
Front row seats. I'll literally insert a video. Like, that is how fucking gorgeous they were.
Mm-hmm.
And the theme was I love the 90s. So the music was just like really hitting like a sweet spot.
Could
for
you
me.
hear it?
Oh my God, yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Perfectly.
That's amazing.
It was the best.
I was having
some
a
of my
hard
favorite
time.
songs of all time played during it, and I cried.
I cried.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Creep by Radiohead. Crying.
Yeah.
November Rain, Guns N' Roses, crying. I want to circle back to very demure, very mindful.
Ugh.
Because
I hate it.
Exactly.
Okay.
But what's even more cringe now is the amount of people I'm seeing saying, like, I hate that trend. I just don't get it. Like, it's
We've
not
talked
funny.
about this before. Like, when people
Yes,
are
yes, yes,
more
yes, yes.
cringy talking about
Exactly.
hating something.
Like, it's getting to the point where, like, everyone I'm seeing brings it up and then is like, I never thought it was funny. It's just not funny. Like, oh my God, I know. I just am not going to talk about it at all.
Yeah.
I think I won't say very demure, but I will say, like, very mindful sometimes in, like,
Okay.
a funny way. Like,
Totally.
very sparingly, like, twice in the last 2 months.
Okay.
I said it on the trip, and one of the girls was like, I hate that trend. And I'm like, we know, girl. We all hate it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know why it's so cringe to me now, but it's, like, exactly. Like, the thing runs its course for, like, 3 to 5 business days, and then the next 6 weeks are like, I never got it. I never thought it was funny. Like, okay, it's giving pick me. Like, sorry,
me with
people
the
were having
baby.
fun. You with the baby.
But I got on board.
It was so funny.
I need to stop bringing him up. Or her.
Seriously.
It's
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fireworks are great. It was fun. A lot of hard work, but worth it.
The proposal.
Oh my God, you guys.
You guys.
Someone proposed to his girlfriend.
Okay, well, let's back up. There's a river fest during, like, the whole day before the fireworks that is downstairs. So me and Mackenzie go down there. We meet up with Bobby. We're, like, hanging out. We start hearing rumblings that there's supposed to be rumblings. It's more like a fucking earthquake, but we start hearing that there's supposed to be a proposal there on stage, and he like called iHeart before and was like setting it all up. Local 12 is like stationed ready to film, and he's supposed to be there at 4:15. It's like 5 by the time we're there. Then it's 5:30. Then we're all like, oh my God, like what happened? Like,
Yeah.
they got in a fight. They broke up. Like, he pulled out of it. He told her about it, and she didn't want a public report. Like, I literally texted Bobby as soon as we got back up here and was like, I need a news article about this. Like, any information you find, I need to know what happened to this couple. Like, I'm freaking out.
Totally.
And then 10 minutes after we walked away,
They got engaged.
he shows up and they propose.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So,
I've
like,
seen a video of it now.
Yeah. The stage was like our live broadcast, so they did it pretending that they won something. Like, that was
I was going to say,
thing.
what did she think was going on?
She thought that he like won something, so he got to go like talk to the on-air people.
And they were just like chit-chatting about the fireworks and like
And then all of a sudden, engaged in front of everyone.
in front of like maybe 50 people.
Yeah. She's mad about something.
No, I'm not mad.
Oh, she's
This
happy.
is crazy.
Okay.
Okay, so fun little side quest excursion. Mackenzie, Jake, and I go to a Reds game. God, how long ago was it?
That was like the night
31st?
before fireworks, right?
Yes, the night before the fireworks. Because Shaq is DJing.
Totally.
Mind you, he is like an EDM DJ, which I was not expecting.
Mm-hmm.
And he just like screams into the mic over the, like, it was just incredible. It was iconic. We like, they like let you in after the game. Like, so we're like in the first row. He has like a pit, first of all, on the field,
Oh, cool.
which was insane. And then we're in like the first like section of seating. And it was just iconic, incredible.
It looked
like,
really fun.
It was just so funny. Like, what a story we have for life that we've seen Shaq. DJ Diesel.
Yeah.
So we're sitting there, and there's 3 seats next to us, and then the aisle, right?
Mm-hmm.
These 3 people walk up. This guy sits next to Jake. This girl sits next to him, and this guy sits next to her. They're together. The guy on the end says to Jake, like, he took a picture of him on Snapchat and sent it to him. And I guess they had matched on Grindr like years ago, and it was like random. And it was like, oh my God, why are you here? Like, what the fuck? So funny. And the guy next to Jake, like, he's very like chit chatty. Like, he's just all of a sudden like talking to us and stuff.
Okay.
And we're just like, he's really nice. We're just like chit chatting. And then they just end up like getting up and leaving like 20 minutes in or something.
Jake and the man?
Nope, just all of them. They just leave.
Okay.
They're just no longer there.
Gotcha.
It was Levi's ex. I sat next to him at DJ Diesel after the Reds game, and I did not know it. And I was posting shit. He DM'd me in response to one of my stories and was like, oh my God, I just put together that was you. And I was like, that was you? Neither one of us knew.
This is all getting very Avengers, like, or multiverse of madness. So wait, Levi's ex and Jake had matched before.
Really?
Is that what you just said?
Oh, no. I'm so sorry. The guy on the end, that was just like a separate story that also made this crazier. That was why we thought it was crazy originally. It was like, oh my God, this random guy from Grindr just happened to see you. That's the other guy. The guy that
Okay.
we were sitting right next to, Levi's ex.
Whoa.
In fucking sane. I was dying.
Whoa. I can't believe he didn't like recognize you and
I didn't
ask for your
recognize him.
autograph
I
or
know,
something.
right? But what's so funny is, remember when someone recognized you at the Reds game because of our podcast? Like,
Was
someone
that the guy?
knows me.
Oh yeah. Oh, I was like, whoa.
No, I just, that was like so amazing. And we never told that story. But like some guy that knows me sort of saw Bobby at the Reds game and was like, do you have a podcast with Aaron?
And I was like, I sure do.
And we're famous.
We really are famous.
Yeah, he should have gotten my autograph.
We can't go to Great American these days without
I
security.
know, seriously. Like, we can't go anywhere without getting recognized
It's
anymore.
crazy.
Yeah, wild.
Well, I hope he's doing well. I feel like he's not watching the podcast lately.
Maybe he is. He commented on one of my reels when I was talking about the bitch professor who emailed me and said your appearance was shocking. And he said something like, add that to the list of crazy emails.
Yeah,
you
but that
guys
was
have
forever
received.
ago.
Yeah, that's true. Well, if you're out there, it was great to meet you.
Oh, you've never met him.
No.
Cool.
That's why we didn't recognize each other or have any idea. Would have never
Well, it's insane
known.
that he didn't recognize you.
I know, like, hello.
Anyway,
I looked
Cool.
different. Yeah. That was just so insane.
that is crazy.
Fucking crazy.
What are the odds? He's everywhere. He's so Julia.
So, Julia. Hey, stop. She wasn't doing anything. She's fine.
Okay, well, that brings me to my next topic. Did you or have you seen all this stuff? I'm sure you have because Hannah posted something on her story about it. How like Taylor Swift's hanging out with Brittany
Mahomes, who's a
Trumpy.
MAGA.
I don't really have much to say other than I'm not surprised and I just like whatever.
I
It's definitely annoying.
wrote this down because we talked about it on the way home, just like in general. Like, because I've been very anti-hero. I've been very anti-her.
Yeah, you have.
And what?
I'll get to it.
Okay, and I don't know. I just came to like an understanding when we were on the drive home, and I wrote down, I'm ready to defend Taylor Swift for hanging out with Brittany Mahomes and never speaking about shit. Because here's my thing. If she was a person who ever spoke about anything or had any sort of online presence whatsoever, and she wasn't speaking about things that were important, then I would be so angry I wouldn't know what to do. Mm-hmm. But like, I truly believe in my heart that woman does not have any apps on her phone, like maybe a Finsta or whatever. But like every single thing that she's ever posted is like, her team wrote it. It's all promotion. It's all advertisement. It's all marketing, selling. It's announcements. It's sales. Like, it's just like, it's not like she's online, like posting her thoughts or like taking pictures or videos of herself even. Like,
for me, it's just
a business.
The entire documentary she did about coming out in politics, not voting for Trump. And now she's like, who knows? But also, I don't know. I feel like as an American in general, it's not really like anyone's business who you vote for. I think that in this specific situation and election, like a lot of people do have a moral right or a moral obligation to do the right thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't really care that she's not like endorsing Kamala or speaking out about it.
She's not doing shit. She never speaks about anything. Like, what is she gonna say?
Yeah, and it also just like
she'll sometimes post like the vote like once every year
for sure,
like registered vote, and it registered, which like the influence is, I understand like why people really want her to say things about certain things because she has an army of people that she can mobilize at the drop of a hat.
For sure, but that's probably terrifying too.
Horrifying, and it's so damned if I do, damned if I don't. Like, I don't think anyone probably on earth has more eyes on them than Taylor Swift. Mm-hmm. And I think that like the ratio of people that hate her to people that watch her is so much higher than the average person's. Like, for sure, the amount of hate that she has, where people just watch her to hate her, is like disproportionate to like norm. Like, it's like her and Kim Kardashian. Like, that's it. Like, and so to me, like, I just understand, like, she could tweet hi and it would be like a fucking problem. Like, it's just like, yeah, it's hard.
For sure. And also, like, she probably just genuinely doesn't care that much. None of this is going to affect her in any way other than speaking about it.
Billionaire. Mm-hmm. I feel like,
which I'm not saying is like right, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm not mad at her necessarily. If she came out and supported Trump, obviously I'd be like, what the fuck, you fucking psycho. But yeah, I don't think that's the case.
I think she cares. Like, I think she has those values. Like, I think as a woman who's not a Trump supporter, you just, like, inherently have a little bit of passion about it. Like, it's crazy that this man exists.
Yeah, totally.
And I feel like she has, like, those values. Like, I don't think that everything that she writes is all for show. Like, she definitely very much cares about, like, women's issues and whatever. And, like, I do think that she cares. I think that she just does not speak. Like, she does not speak.
Well,
She
with the
wouldn't
recent...
even post, like, a selfie or, like, take a video of what she's doing and make it her story. Like, she doesn't post.
And I don't
She
blame her.
doesn't speak. Like, no one physically saw her. I also feel like she probably did receive so much backlash for all of that it was just like, never fucking mind. Like, I tried. I did what I could. You guys are all fucking psycho. Someone tried to kill me last week. Like,
well, that's
someone
what I
tried
was
to kill me last year. Like, just, leave me alone.
What I was going to say is, like, the whole terrorist threat at her concert, like, she also could be scared that if she does speak out, these fucking Trumpies are going to come kill people at her concert or something.
Literally.
So,
like, you have to think about the power that she holds. Like, yes, there's influence, but she also has, like, a very weird responsibility to keep people safe.
Yeah.
Like, it's bizarre.
For
That's
sure.
so much pressure. And, like, I don't care. We talked about this last week, but it's like the people not thinking you can feel bad for rich people. Like, I don't feel bad for fucking Elon Musk. Like, I don't feel bad for Bill Gates. Like, I don't feel bad for billionaires. I feel bad for insanely famous people that physically can't say or do anything ever for any reason. Like, that's a crazy life to live.
for sure.
Every word, every detail being scrutinized to that degree by everyone on earth is so psychologically damaging. I'm surprised she's even, like, going out in public now. And, like, she's just having fun with Travis Kelce at the U.S. Open. My entire timeline is just scorching them both. Like,
Really?
oh my God.
I've just been saying how cute it
he's
was.
a dumb fucking idiot and, like...
Well, yeah. But I love him. He's
Okay.
so hot with the mustache. Levi, get a mustache.
I didn't
Just
like
kidding.
the hat
What hat?
that he was wearing. The Gucci bucket hat. It was just like...
Oh, whatever.
Okay.
Yeah. He's just that vibe.
Yeah, exactly. And that's not my vibe, but, like, love that. They're having fun. Like, go for it. I don't give a fuck. Just leave. Like, I'm just... Everything I see about them is against my will. Like, I don't care that they were there and having a good time. Like, just let them.
Also, what's the U.S. Open?
Tennis.
Okay.
Tennis tournament. Big old tennis tournament.
Okay.
Yeah.
I do have another Taylor Swift thing because...
Well, I have one more thing to say about the Brittany Mahomes thing.
Oh.
Here's my thing about it. Y'all know how I'm coming, right? I'm so outspoken. It's caused me a lot of problems in my life and will continue to. I was with Trump supporters all weekend, knowing full well they're Trump supporters.
Who?
Loving them.
All your friends?
Yeah. Not all my friends. But, like, if you're a person who is alive, some people that you love are Trump supporters.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, sorry. And, like, I'm so far past ruining my own life over politics.
No,
Like,
for sure.
I have burned so many fucking bridges, which, like, I think it's important to, like, do that or, like, call people out or, like, not flaunt it or support it. But, like, I don't know that her and Brittany Mahomes hang out intimately all the time in their free time. Like, I don't know if Taylor Swift's having Brittany Mahomes over for dinner. Like, she might be, but, like, we literally have no idea. Like, I don't think they're, like, best friends.
And they
Like,
also
real
probably
best
just
friends.
don't talk about politics.
Because why would they at the Chiefs game?
Right.
Also, insane name.
The Chiefs?
Yeah,
Oh, for sure.
crazy.
I have a Trump anecdote.
Okay.
So the other day, I was driving to my parents' house. This was on Saturday. Okay. I went up there in the morning, and I am on 275.
Oh, boy.
And guess what there was? A Trump parade. Bunch of cars, all with Trump flags waving. And guess what lane they were in? The one I had to get into. And I had to join this Trump parade with my Mary Poppins sticker on the back of my car. And I was like, I'm not part of this. I'm just, like, trying to get home. It was scary
I
and
bet.
sad and
Yeah.
ugly. Like they all looked
Freaky.
I was like, you guys are all freaks.
My aunt and uncle did it.
I was probably behind them.
It was so fucking weird. I don't want to talk about my family on here, but
That's fine.
I don't give a fuck. They don't watch this shit. I don't care. My cousin posted on her Snapchat story, the last Trump parade, not this one, like the one that was like 4 years ago or whatever. My cousin posted on her story, like, so sad we couldn't do it this year because of their kid was too young to, like, I don't even know why. And then she was like, here's my parents' car that they decorated to be in it. And I was just like, oh my God.
Yeah, I saw a flyer for it on Reddit, and apparently the best decorated car won a prize.
What do you think it was?
Death? I don't know. I hate it.
A Trump fathead for their wall that they can fucking make out with.
And jerk off on.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. But anyway, that was disheartening, and I was like, I'm really just trying to get home.
That's so annoying.
And I had
be in the left lane.
had to
they
get
can't.
in
They're
it.
too fat.
What I think is they were like dispersing because some of them got off on 75, some of them kept going straight. I was like, they're just really everywhere, aren't they? So that sucks.
Julia. That's
Back to Taylor Swift more.
Okay, yeah. More importantly.
Yeah. I love Torture Poets now.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Listened to the whole thing the other night because I was on Reddit again, and someone asked in the Taylor Swift Reddit, someone asked, if you had to pick objectively right now, what is her best song? And all the answers were, everyone had a different answer, which I love because, like, I agreed with all of them. I was like, yeah,
Of course.
all of her songs tell a story. They're all so good. But the first comment I saw is, how did it end from this album? And I was like, let me listen. It is so good.
Okay.
And then I listened to the whole album, and I was like, these are all really good, vulnerable, catchy songs.
Catchy's where you lose me, but they are really
They all have like a
vulnerable.
nice melody. I love the piano in a lot of them. I'm obsessed.
I love that.
Yeah. How Did It End is so good though.
Okay.
It's literally all about like how everyone wants to know, like when she goes through a breakup, like how did it end? Like what happened?
Yes, we do.
It's so good.
I need to know. Like, I need
Exactly.
to know what happened with Joe.
And that's
in a
her
sick parasocial way.
Oh, and the other
I'm
one,
part of the problem.
Love of My Life.
I love that song.
Yeah, I didn't. And now I do.
The love of my... I love that song.
Oh, it's so good.
It's really good.
And very scathing.
I like 5 of them a lot. Like, the way that Fortnite makes me feel is like not okay. Like, it is
I like them all now.
so hauntingly beautiful, and the video just tears. Like, I can't.
I wish
love
you would
I
get
Could- I
behind the
love-
manuscript.
Is that a song?
It's the last song on the entire album. It's literally about the song All Too Well. And it's so good. It's all about her relationship with Jake Gyllenhaal and then how she wrote the song and how when she sings it now, the story isn't hers anymore.
Yes.
It's so
I've heard her
good.
say that before.
It's so beautiful.
Um.
So maybe try that one again. And How Did It End, please.
Okay.
That's your homework.
Okay.
I watched that
I'll
hockey
listen to the
movie.
whole thing again.
Yeah,
honestly,
do it.
truly, it's just so long.
It is so long, but like
And
it's
some of the songs are so cringe that I like physically can't handle them. And it suffers from what we've already talked about, but the cramming of the words. Which, by the way, I did listen to more of Sabrina Carpenter's album.
oh, my next topic. I'm over her.
Hate it. Over her, hate it.
I also realized that the song that I really liked on there, Bad Chem, is literally just a ripoff of this other Troye Sivan song. So I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah, I was getting like, actually, I texted her the other night and I was like, bro, fuck Sabrina Carpenter. Because I was listening to Coincidence. And what's really upsetting to me is like, I love these songs. Like, I love the melodies of them. They're catchy, they're boppy, and I want to sing along. I start singing the words and I'm like, ew, what?
Yeah.
I would never say that.
Totally.
That is so fucked up and gross. The Coincidence one, like, really got me. Because, like, I cannot believe, and like, she's young, I get it, but like, girl, someone on your team had to be like, maybe we shouldn't bash another woman for something Shawn Mendes did.
Totally.
Have we ever considered that? Even Taste, like, I love, God, it's such a bop.
Yeah.
But I'm just like, ew.
It's mean.
It's mean, girl. Mean shit, weird shit. It's giving pathetic. It's just like,
And it's also like, how does her boyfriend feel about this? Because like, most of the album is about Shawn Mendes.
well, I'm sure she wrote it like before.
For sure, but like, I don't know. I would just be like, whatever.
I don't think.
But yeah, I'm over the
that
album.
matters. Yeah, I'm
It came
over
and went for me.
Totally. Speaking of Taylor Swift,
Okay.
I've been having a hard time adjusting
To what?
back to normal life after my trip.
I was cracking up at your message when you said, I forget what I even do at my job. And then you said, do we think I have bed bugs?
I just have these little bites and they keep popping up even more. I got one on my finger. Like, what?
Probably
Just
just
one on my hand. Like,
definitely not bug
it
bite.
just got weird. It's not bed bugs. But, so I'm ready to talk about my trip.
Okay.
So I was off on Monday because it was Labor Day, and then my trip started on Tuesday. So I have not worked since like August 29th. Like it has been so long until yesterday. And I have not taken a vacation like this in so long. Like I never opened my email or my chat or my calendar app at any point during this trip. Like I literally said, please do not talk to me.
Okay.
And I am really proud of myself for doing that because Chloe and Hannah were working the first 2 days that we were there. And I literally thought, like, should I just do a little bit of work on my PTO? And then I was like, fuck no.
That's
like,
what it's for.
I need a fucking vacation where I do not fucking work. And that's exactly what I did. And as you guys know, I was really stressed about this trip. I was so anxious. I was so worried I was going to have a panic attack because of the Michigan trip. I was like prepping and prepping and prepping. I got so much CBD seltzers, Xanax. Like I brought all my little toys. I brought my whole room with me. I like overpacked. It was crazy. But like
For sure.
anything that would ever come up in terms of like an anxiety situation, like I brought it with me.
Okay.
The first night I did panic a little bit because it was like not even 11 o'clock. And they were like, I'm going to head to bed. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be up for like 4 more hours. What am I going to do?
Was going to bed on the first...
It was just Hannah and me and Chloe the first 2
nights.
nights.
Right.
So I was just like, oh God, I'm going to lose it. There's no TVs in the bedroom. I don't want to be in the living room. Like everyone's going to be asleep and I'm just going to be awake. Like I'm so scared. But I ended up just watching a Hive Mind video. And my new thing is coloring. I'm doing the coloring books and the word searches. I'll put ASMR in my noise canceling headphones. And I'll just color before bed to wind down with a little CBD seltzer.
Okay.
It is like the best wind down routine. I'm obsessed with it.
Okay.
So I did that the first 2 nights that we were there. We didn't really do anything special the first 2 days. Like the weather was shit the entire time. Never saw the beach. Got in the pool one night, which is a whole story, but it was just dumb as fuck in terms of weather. However, didn't let that stop us.
For sure.
Everyone gets there Thursday. I check into my hotel, which I was commonly referring to as my apartment because it was insane. The first time it was an accident. Like I genuinely just called it my apartment, being so for real. And
but then you were like, it really is my apartment.
Because it had a full kitchen and like a living room area, a dining room table.
Was it just you?
Yes.
I thought so.
A little balcony with chairs and
Did everyone do that or was everyone at an Airbnb?
They all stayed at her parents' home. That's where we were the first 2 nights.
Okay. And then you were like,
So it
no,
was,
I'm
like,
getting a
free.
hotel.
Yeah. Because of the anxiety. Like, that is why I did it. And I'm so fucking glad I did. It made my trip, like, I was in another world of, like, euphoria. It was just crazy.
Totally.
It had the full kitchen was fully stocked with dishes.
Wow.
Like, it was bizarre. It was the craziest place
What
I've ever
hotel
been.
was it?
It was called Palmera Inn and Suites. So I guess I was in, like, a suite.
Okay. I love hotels.
I love hotels. And I made sure to get one with a hot tub and continental breakfast. Didn't see either of those things.
Totally.
Never woke up early enough for breakfast.
Never. They ended at 7 a.m. these
Exactly.
days. It's like you can get breakfast from 6:50 to 7. Otherwise.
Or you can fuck yourself.
Exactly.
Like, that's it. So, Thursday night, everyone arrives. Vibes are high. We're having the best time. We go to dinner. I get crab legs. Oh, so fucking good. We go. I'm sorry, let me back up. I take an Uber from my hotel to the house.
Okay.
So that we can all go to dinner together. I start chit-chatting with my Uber driver in the front seat, as I always do. He's like from there. He's recently divorced. He's having a hot girl summer. Like,
They were in Hilton Head, by the way.
I'm in Hilton Head Island, yeah. And he's like telling me all the places we should go, and like his friend's band always plays at this one bar, da 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 da. And I'm like, cool, like whatever. He tells me he like promotes for this bar, and he like packs it out all the time. And I'm like, oh my God, let me follow you on Instagram. I follow him on Instagram. I post a story of Chloe that's like, buy the bride a drink, right? Mm-hmm. He sees my story after following me, sends her $10 for a drink. Amazing. Then he starts DMing me, like telling me where we should go and like whatever. And where he told me we should go, we were already there. And he was like, I'm on my way. I'm meeting my friends there. And I'm like, well, I'll see you soon, buddy. Like, and it's a really small island anyway. So like there's one place to go out.
Okay.
And it's like off peak season. So there's not even that many people there.
Yeah.
So this bar is like a full karaoke bar all night. Like, and it's like giving like dive bar vibes with karaoke. I did Picture by Sheryl Crow and Kid Rock with my friend Kirsty. And they, not me, did like coke and shrooms, and we got drunk. Like, it was just a vibe. We were not supposed to go that hard. We were supposed to go out for like a few drinks after dinner and then go back and chill, because the next night we had a party bus.
Got it.
We end up going to the strip club at like 3 a.m. Like,
we
shut down the bar fully, and then we go to the strip club. And it was my very first strip club where they take their titties out.
Okay.
Because they don't do that at the one that I've been to in Kentucky. And
they don't do that at Diamonds?
I've never been to Diamonds. I went there one time, and the cover was so
there?
high we left.
I thought you were there the one time, but I guess not.
Nope, never been. I really want to go.
I think it's closed now, right?
Oh, it probably is, yeah.
Anyway.
So yeah, Thursday night, absolute blast. Went a little too hard. Woke up at like noon the next day. I was up till like 6 a.m. on Thursday.
Nice.
Friday, we did the party bus, which I accidentally got drunk in the first hour, and we were on it for like 8 hours. Like, I was like, fuck. Like, when we we took the party bus from Hilton Head to Savannah, Georgia, which is an hour drive.
Oh, wow.
To a restaurant and to have dinner, and then we were gonna go out in Savannah. When I arrive at the restaurant, I am so drunk. Like, I'm just like, fuck.
That's the worst.
And it's cobblestone inside the restaurant. So every step I take, I'm like, I'm so fucking drunk. Like, this is embarrassing. Like, I just had to eat a bunch and drink a bunch of water, and then I was fine.
Okay.
And then I like barely drank after that.
What were you drinking?
I made a Mexican mule.
Okay.
And then just White Claws. I literally had like one Mexican mule and 2 White Claws. Wasted. For literally. Sure. The mule, like, I don't drink tequila either. So like, I'm like, and it has beer and tequila in it, which is actually insane. I cannot believe that beverage includes liquor and beer.
Wait till you hear about Long Island. No, it's not, actually. It's like a soda. But the tequila will get you. I'll give you that.
Wait.
Ginger beer
doesn't have alcohol in it?
No, it's just ginger beer.
What?
Which is why it's crazy to me, because I don't like it. So I don't know why people drink it.
Oh, my God. Mm-hmm. Here I am thinking I'm hammered off of
Well,
beer.
you probably were hammered.
Well, I still was, but I wasn't hammered. I was just drunk. Anyway, this meal that I partook in.
Meal?
Yes.
Is that what you said? Oh.
They had these like Korean fried mushrooms.
Okay.
We were like, do you know what kind of mushrooms they are? And he was like, oh, they're lion's mane, I think. And then was like, we have a forager who goes out and forages mushrooms, and like whatever they bring back is what we make that week. I'm like, what?
That's incredible.
It was amazing. They were Chinese sauce type vibes, or like you know, like sweet and sour, like tangy fried mush. Oh my God. I got them we got them as an app, and then I was like, I like those so much, I'm getting them as my meal. Like, it was so good. And then we just went out all night, went to a couple of clubs, another club. It was really fun and great. More coke and shrooms, obviously.
Totally.
And then we get back and we play the most fun game I've ever played in my entire life. We have to get it and interact, and we have to get it.
Okay.
It's called Telestrations After Dark.
I played Telestrations,
Okay, well, it's that then.
but like a more inappropriate
Yeah.
version. Okay.
So fucking fun. It's like Pictionary meets telephone. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was so fun. We were crying, laughing.
Love.
And then me and this girl named Laura and my friend Kirsty all were just laying on the ground and everyone was going to bed. And we were like, what the fuck? Like, I'm not ready to go to bed. Like, what's going on? We convinced 2 other people to go smoke with us. We just sat outside and just had the best night. Just till I was up
I
till
love
5
that.
in the morning again. Like, no sleep, another club. Like, that's literally what my life was this
Bus,
weekend. I got
club.
like 6 hours of sleep or less every night. Like, it was insane, and I'll never recover. And I, of course, never got the continental breakfast because I was sleeping till noon.
For sure.
But
So you went back to your hotel every night
every
by yourself,
fucking
like
night by
Ubered.
myself. I Ubered the first night, and then Hannah let me take her car the other nights and then just bring it back.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
It was like less than 10 minutes from the place, so it was cool.
Nice.
But we were out there, and Kirsty started doing like the car wash floaty guy thing.
Oh,
and
yeah,
was like,
yeah.
"What am I?" And we were like, "The car wash thing," and it was just like really funny. And then we just started playing like impromptu charades,
Aw.
shrooms. So like it was just a lot.
Were you doing shrooms?
I did them Friday, but like
Not like a lot.
micro dose.
Totally.
But like mostly everyone else had done at least coke, some also shrooms. And we were just out there by the pool, high as fuck, so late, just playing charades, like genuinely.
That's so fun.
Like acting out like the Parent Trap and fuck, it was so
Parent
funny.
Trap is hilarious.
And yeah, it was just great. And then Saturday we went shopping. I spent like hundreds of dollars on fucking crystals. I'm so annoyed.
I did that in Michigan famously when
Yeah.
I was drunk. You went on a boat.
Yeah, so we went on a sunset cruise.
Love.
And gorgeous. Mind you, like I said, it rained the entire fucking time that we were there, except for when we were on this boat.
Thank God.
It was immaculate. It was so fun. They like reserved a table for us. Everyone was like telling her congratulations, like cheering for her. The bartender brought her a drink.
Aw.
Like he made an announcement over the loudspeaker for the bride. Like, it was just so cute. So many dolphins I saw. It's like kind of what it's like a sunset dolphin tour.
Stop.
The sunset was just incredible. Like, I'm just on this boat, the wind in my hair, and I am just like, this is it. Like,
That's the life.
it was amazing, and I never wanted to come home, like, genuinely, literally ever. I was so sad to leave my second apartment / hotel.
I love traveling. It really does something to the soul.
And I'm so thankful that I didn't have any anxiety. Like, it was like the opposite of anxiety.
Hell yeah.
True euphoria. I was having the time of my
Y'all
life.
looked so pretty too in all
Oh
the
my God,
pics.
thank
You really
you.
did. Well, it sounds like you had a great time.
I had an amazing time. Bitch,
Uh-oh.
the night before the trip, while I'm packing,
Okay, I was going to ask you about this because was I on shrooms again? No, there's no way.
I don't know.
I don't think so. But something was happening in my mind. And I was like, what is going on?
so my friend from volleyball, who wasn't really my friend actually, I just like, you know, we were cool or whatever, confided in me about her breakup, like randomly.
I was cracking up at the messages then too because Tay was like, who is this? And then she was like, bitch-ish. Like asking like, is this girl we can't say that.
I mean, I don't know.
Oh, she might watch. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Never mind. I wasn't cracking up.
She randomly confided in me about her breakup that she's going through. They were together for like 6 years. It's like a whole thing. In the middle of it, she's like, wait, can I call you? And I'm like, honestly, yeah, like I'm packing. I'll put because I had told her like, I need to pack. Like I might not respond, like whatever. And then she was like, can I call you? And I'm like, yeah, I'll put my headphones on and like pack while we talk. I can't do that.
Which is also, if someone tells me like they're busy, they may not reply. The last thing I'm gonna do
She
is be
sent
like,
it at the same time. Like she
Oh, I see.
literally responded to me saying that. I was like, oh, okay. And then I was like, honestly, yeah, you can call.
okay.
She tells me her entire life story, and like it is so tragic, and like just every single thing she told me, I was just like, like, I was cracking up, unfortunately, because, like, she was too. It was fine. But, like, every new piece of information she revealed to me, I'm like, you're kidding me that happened to you. Like, there's no way. Like, it was just, like, insane. And I end up just sitting on my closet floor, laying at one point for 2.5 hours. We're on the phone.
Just not packing.
Not packing at all whatsoever. There's like one pair of shoes in there. It's like 12:30.
Mm-hmm.
We have been on the phone for 2.5 hours. My fire alarm starts going off like in the whole building. And it's telling us to evacuate the fucking building.
Like it talks to you?
Yep. She's like, there's been a fire reported in the building. Please
That's
evacuate
really
immediately.
scary.
It was horrifying. And like we've done some drills here before. Not drill because we didn't have to leave, but like we've done like testing of it. So I've heard it before and like they've done so many tests of it. I was like, maybe this is a fluke. Maybe it's a test. And it just didn't stop. So I have to scoop my cat up so that she doesn't die because I don't know if it's a fire or not. And she's being so ornery and like it is... I'm literally screaming at her. I'm like, if this is a real fire, we're dead. And it's going to be your fault. And I can't leave you here. So I guess we're going to jump out of the balcony. I don't know. Finally get her. There's like 300 people that live in this building. So they're all using 2 stairwells to get out of here because you can't use the elevators in
300? There has to be way more than 300 people in this building.
You think?
It's like, how many floors?
There's 26 floors and there's about 10 units on each floor.
So that's 260 units.
Yeah.
And more than one person. Okay, anyway.
Some of them are one
maybe like
bedrooms,
500,
though. 600
people.
I'd say like probably 450.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of 1-bedroom units.
Gotcha.
A lot of people in this building have dogs. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So the stairwell
I just
is
saw
just
one earlier.
fucking chaos. Like, mind you, it's metal steps. So like the sound of everyone's feet is just already like so fucking loud, pounding down these steps. And then the sound of dogs and nails. And then they're all barking. All of them at the same time.
Because they're all barking at each other.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's 2 like yippy fucking dogs that are just screeching. There's a giant dog in like the group that like we're going down with who is refusing to walk down the steps. His owner has to like pick him up, is struggling so hard with him down the steps, has to put him back down, pick him, like he will not go down the stairs.
You know who was probably loving this? That lady who was telling everyone when the elevator shut down.
My God.
If you guys know the lore, you know the lore. If you don't, fuck you.
Yes, start watching our podcast. Yeah, and it was just insane. We were outside for 3 to 5 minutes, and then everyone just started going back inside. Never, ever told us what that was. I don't know what happened to this day.
Well, you need to get on the apparent group of your building. Because when I was reading the fireworks paper, it said if you go on this group, you can, like, exchange your wristbands and, like, give them to people.
Like there's a Facebook group?
Yeah, or something.
Whoa. Okay.
So maybe do that.
Maybe I will.
You probably should.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was crazy, and I was up till 4 a.m. the night before. So, like, at no point on this entire trip did I get any sleep except for the first 2 nights that we were there.
For sure.
Yeah.
So
and
you're
then
tired.
on the way back, I slept for the same amount of time the night before. Like, it was just no sleep, another club, 10-hour drive.
Totally.
Yeah. But I drove the entire way back for 10 straight hours.
Fun.
And Hannah drove the whole way there 10 straight hours. Like, it was a good drive. We did it pretty quickly. Like,
sometimes when it's a
fun.
good car ride, it's really fun.
Yeah, it was really fun. So, yeah, great trip.
Congrats, Chloe.
Congrats, Chloe. She also had a great trip.
Did anyone act messy the whole time? You don't have to say what happened, but yes or no.
Like sloppy drunk or like messy drama?
Drama.
No.
Okay, slay.
No.
I love that.
Sloppy drunk, different story.
Oh, for sure. They were all coked out on shrooms, drinking.
I think the Coke helped. Yeah, a couple people threw up.
Totally.
Hannah and Taylor actually threw up, which was random, and like I don't even still fully know why. Taylor threw up because she had post-nasal drip from the Coke so bad that it like made her throw up. It was just like making her gag. And then Hannah threw up because she was like overstimulated.
Because she drank 20 coffees on the way up.
I forgot about that.
I did not.
Yeah, Hannah got a coffee at Chick-fil-A. Then we went to a coffee shop. Then I forgot she had an energy drink as well. I don't even think I said that to you guys.
No, you did.
Got a coffee at one of the gas stations and then also ate chocolate covered espresso beans.
My thing is,
and still went to bed at 11 that night.
I would be
Hospitalized.
A. B. Blowing up every bathroom and peeing every 5 minutes. There's no way I could ever do that.
She didn't.
She's
it was
a trooper.
Crazy. I'd never seen anything like it.
She's wide awake. She's wide awake. She's probably still awake. She probably hasn't slept since then.
She slept every single night like a baby.
Good for her.
I know. She ended up getting her own room because someone wasn't able to come, which was really amazing because we used her car the whole time. She had to go pick him up from the airport in Savannah.
Sounds like a few people didn't come. Sorry.
Do you have any other topics?
I hope so. Because you've been yapping.
I know.
Just kidding.
No, I have. It's crazy.
Should I unfollow the parrot live on our podcast?
No,
or should I just keep
love
following
the
Carl?
parrot.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's funny
It is funny.
as fuck.
And who cares?
Yeah, I mean, I have no beef with the parrot.
Until I get to almost 1,000 following, then I'll unfollow. Because I never go over 999 following. Because I'm a bitch.
Okay.
Well, speaking of fun bachelorette trips and parties and traveling, I'm going to Asheville this weekend because my birthday is on Sunday.
Oh my God, it really is.
And then next weekend, I'm going to New Orleans for my sister's bachelorette party.
Oh my God.
So, like, the whole month of September, you guys, like, don't text me. Bon voyage.
Yeah, love that.
So excited for Asheville. I've never been.
Me either.
Levi has never been
really
either.
go.
We're going on a scenic helicopter ride.
Oh my God, I didn't know that.
I know.
Oh, wow.
Scenic helicopter ride and one of those like tour bus things, but like it's a comedy thing. So like you go around and you can like bring beer on the bus and they like tell you a little history about the city while like
But then
being
they're
funny. Yeah.
Oh, that's so cute and fun.
So those are like the two things
I'm
we have like
obsessed.
booked.
Yeah.
But we're also like Maddie Getz has been to Asheville a couple times and sent me like a nice list of like all the good breweries. There's a like historic gay bar there called O. Henry's. We're gonna go there for a drag show Saturday night.
Oh my God.
A couple other breweries. I want to go on like one hike because they have like a bunch of like beautiful hikes there. So we're
Totally.
gonna like
You
pick
love
one.
hiking.
Our Airbnb is like this cute little cottage 30 minutes out of the city. It has a bonfire next to a creek. Like, did I show you the pics?
Yes.
Okay, I did. Beautiful.
I don't remember seeing a creek though.
Oh, there's a creek, honey.
That's my favorite sound in the whole world.
That's what it said in like every 5-star reviews all around. And that was my thing. I was trying to book an Airbnb in Asheville that was private.
Yes, not
As in,
shared home.
Not a shared home. And I get that like you have to pay a little more for that and
Yeah.
like, you know, whatever. So the one I ended up on was like pretty affordable and 30 minutes out of the city, which like isn't like that far. It's not like ideal. Like we're not like 10 minutes in or like in the city, but it's fine. We'll figure it out. I'm sure there's Uber there.
Yeah, there's totally.
It's
Uber
a
there.
major city according to Hannah. But I'm so excited.
Just
like
be careful driving home.
I think we're gonna Uber like when we're like on
Yeah,
our
you
drinking
should.
nights
Yeah.
for sure. But for those who don't know, in 2020, our fateful year, for my
I
birthday,
didn't even realize that was in 2020. That's crazy.
I know, all I wanted was a romantic getaway with my boyfriend, if you can call him that. Exactly. Whatever the fuck that noise was.
That sound.
The Ferris wheel's falling apart.
Literally.
And instead he broke up with me on my birthday.
Yes, over text.
Yeah, over text. And the first thing I replied to him when that happened, by the way, was, "Are you serious?" And then he sent a long thing like, "I'm serious," blah, blah. And I said, "Okay, can you send me back the money for the Airbnb?" And then he did. And I was like, oh, this is real. He's breaking up with me. We were going to go to Yellow Springs, have a little romantic getaway.
What
Whatever.
was like the first text he sent?
For the breakup?
Yeah.
I'll read it right now because I found it. Are we ready? Mm-hmm. I'm really sorry for needing to be with my mom today. Sorry. And having to cancel our gardening. I need to get up. I do love gardening, but I lost a substantial loss of sleep last night thinking about and going over the details of our conversation and overall night last night. Don't remember what that was, but probably about him not being able to like have sex. I can't ignore the fact that there are very clear problems and differences between us and that we are in fact, as you said, in a weird place in our relationship right now. I know we both love and care so very deeply about each other, but these issues have been issues for a very long time. We've been dating for 4 months.
5 minutes.
And they just don't seem to be working themselves out, regardless of how much time we give them and how many times we revisit them. I recognize that many of them are rooted in my ongoing struggles with my mental health and wellness. Slay, and that sucks. And I will say I was very not sympathetic of any of that, and I was really mean to him about all of that. Anyway, going on. Physical health.
But like, were your guys' issues really because of his mental health, or were they because he was a fucking psychopath and cheating on you?
Okay, cheating is crazy.
He was. You cannot convince me that man wasn't cheating on you.
No, we think he was cheating online. I don't think he was like active. I saw him like every single day.
No, that was part of the problem, is sometimes you wouldn't hear from him.
I don't think he was cheating.
I absolutely think he was cheating
I
based
hope
on
so.
you meeting his ex and him telling you, yeah, he was in like a throuple.
Oh,
and
I forgot about that. He probably was cheating. That's
Yeah,
why.
he just was. He was a serial cheater and pathological liar, narcissistic sociopath who also struggled with depression.
He said, so I recognize many of these issues are rooted in my ongoing struggles from my health and from grief that comes with the losses I have experienced during the pandemic. I also recognize that I have made more than my fair share of mistakes and regrets, and I apologize for all of these in the ways they have affected you both directly and indirectly. None of them affected me indirectly. It was all direct.
Right.
Mind you. But regardless of where they come from or any explanation or excuse, it still affects you and still places visible tension and distance between us, which is not easy to brush off and ignore, nor should it be ignored for both our sakes. I know that things would be much different if this was the first time that we've talked about it, but we've been trying to resolve them for months now, 4, to little avail. It was like 5, 6, whatever. And I don't see any quick solution to them as they stand currently. I have to take some time to get in a much better place mentally than where I am right now, and I'm unable to realistically balance a relationship and give it the time, attention, and wholeheartedness that it needs and that you deserve.
That's true.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is true. You've said in the past of making this work just because we want to be together badly, with the stark reality that it just isn't working. I love and care about you far too much to let this become something unhealthy that we resent looking back on instead of the beautiful experience it's been overall. And I fear he was ahead of his time.
Ahead of his time.
That is what is coming if it continues down this path. You've become a best friend to me. This is extremely difficult to come to, and I have to consider it and treat it as I would treat any best friend I care about. You didn't have any friends.
Right, of course.
You don't have to lose me if you don't want to in the long run. Manipulative.
It's a psycho thing to say.
And with some time apart at first.
I'm sorry, hold on.
No, there's something
Are
weird
they
going.
building something out of metal?
If you would like to talk on the phone and get some clarity and peace for your own sake, I'd be more than happy to.
For your own sake is crazy.
But I hope you'll understand amidst the anger and sadness why I have to do this.
And you
I did not
said,
understand.
Are you serious?
I said, "Are you serious?"
And then he sent back an even longer message.
And then I said, "Can you give me the money back?" So anyway, long story short, I was excited for this birthday cute getaway.
Long story short,
He
it was
dumped me
the
over
wrong
text
guy.
and said, long story short, it was the wrong guy. And now Leva and I are going on a birthday trip. So I'm redeeming it.
Yay.
I'm so excited.
Reclaiming.
And we have been,
Trip.
like, we both agreed that, like, breaking up for that time, as painful as it was for me, like, we have never been nicer to each other, more patient. Like, we don't fight. Like, everything has been, like, smooth sailing, and I'm so happy.
Amazing.
I know. I'm really happy.
It's great.
So I'm excited.
I'm really, really excited for the trip. I can't wait to hear all about it. I'm really excited about this comedy tour and helicopter ride.
I know, the helicopter ride. I can't wait. But the weather's not going to be amazing, so I'm hoping, like, it's not good. I know, but if we're in the sky and it's, like, cloudy and rainy, we can't see
horrifying.
shit. But you can cancel up to 24 hours, so if it's really looking bad, like, I might just get my money back and do something else.
You might not even be able to go up there if it's bad.
Which would also be great, because then it wouldn't be my decision to cancel and they'll give me a refund. But I don't think it's going to be bad. I just don't want it to be, like, super overcast. Like, the whole point of it is, like, to see the forest and, like, all this stuff. And
it'll probably change.
That's what they keep saying.
It won't. It's hurricane season. It's not going to change.
Well,
I'm so sorry.
Next weekend, we're going to be in New Orleans for my sister's bachelorette.
For hurricane season.
And there's a hurricane coming.
Right.
But it's going to be gone by the time we get there, I hope.
That's really scary. There's also crazy landslides in California right now and a typhoon in Japan. So
sick.
Things are really looking up.
Totally. I love
world.
Nature.
Love climate change.
I do have to pee.
I just have one final topic, and it's just a quick question.
Let's do it.
Did you watch Nick Jr. when you were a kid?
Yes.
Do you know Face?
Yeah. The commercial guy?
Yeah, it would just take up the whole screen, one color, and then it had a face on it.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God.
Did no one else?
I ask people about this all the time, and they're like...
But did you show them?
No.
Because I think if they...
spells face, and that's me.
Mm-hmm. And if you saw a picture, I bet they would remember.
That's true. He did one for Halloween once where it was like kind of like shadow over him, and he was like purple or like, you know, smoky colors. And he had like a little voice distortion and did like a little creepy laugh. And I was horrified. I like slept in my mom's room for like a month. And when I was like 5,
funny.
It was so scary. I never recovered. Thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe, share. Stop! I want to see that really bad. The second
No,
one's
I
coming
don't.
out. Well, we're probably going to do it $5 Tuesday.
I'm not going. I will not watch the sequel to Smile. That's what I was just doing. If you're one of our viewers. For our listeners, I was just doing the creepy smile from the movie Smile that I hate.
Yeah, Bobby got traumatized from the movie
It really
Smile.
scared me, bro, for months.
For almost a year, I'd say. Like, even still, sometimes I think if you think about it too hard, you get scared.
It's just like you could be talking to someone you know, and then that person calls you on the phone, and then you realize the person you're with is not that person, and they're just smiling. Like, no, it's like way worse than that. That was cute. So anyway, I do know Face, and I feel like I had something to say to that point. Oh, I was going to say Face also broke up with me over text on my birthday.
Oh, good.
It didn't.
I can't wait to see Smile too.
I will not do that, but I love you guys so much, and bon voyage.
Love you guys so much. Thank you.
Wish me a happy birthday on Sunday.
Oh my God, yeah. Wish Bobby a happy birthday on
Buy
Sunday.
my poetry book.
Buy his poetry book, and we will be back next week to discuss the birthday and the trip and all of that.
Totally.
And we will see you guys in the next one. Like, comment, subscribe, share.
Love you.
Love you. I found out that baby on board stickers are so that paramedics know that there's a baby in the car in case of an accident. It's not for drivers to be more careful or to just show off their baby.
Correct.
Didn't know that. But this is so counterproductive because what if you get in an accident when you don't have the kid with you and then the paramedics waste a ton of time looking for a baby in the wreckage that isn't even there?
Well, I think they'll know.
Okay.